What's up everybody, Kinetic here and welcome to another Guild Wars 2 World vs. World video. This week I'm going to be showing you clips from my warrior. Up ahead we are heading towards an enemy supply camp and we intercept this Pack Doliak who is carrying supply going to an enemy's fortification, but we burned it down quickly. Now what we would normally do is we would continue down that road. We would engage the enemy NPCs and eventually take control of the supply camp. But what we decided was to do something a little bit trickier. Now, if you're familiar with Guild Wars 2, you know that mesmers can create portals. And that's what that purple spot is now glowing underneath our feet. That's one end of the portal. And once the mesmer is in position for wherever we want to portal to, he will create the other end of the portal. And then everybody can then go through that portal instantly into whatever area. So there you can see, use F to portal, and then boom, there we are, instantly transported to the middle of this supply camp. And what you want to do, depending on your group size, is you either want to burn down the smaller NPCs, or if your group is big enough, just go ahead and straight engage the supervisor of the supply camp, so who is sort of like the captain, the guardian, or whatever of the supply camp. And once he's down, then you can see there's like a colored ring around the area that will change color from blue to green. Once everybody is dead, once all the enemies are dead, then it will turn green, and then after a short time, boom, you can see now we gain the experience from capturing this place, and now we have control of the supply. Supply camps are not the only thing that you can capture to help out your team, to help out your server in World vs. World. There are also weather systems, and here on this island we will engage, and pretty much similar to the supply camp, we will find the supervisor or master of the area, kill him, and now you can see there's a colored ring around the perimeter of this weather system. We just need to clear out a few more enemies and we will have control of it. And what this does basically is, if you have a control of the weather system, you can use it as a weapon against your enemies. And I've noticed a few times when the enemy has control of it that I've been struck by lightning and it stuns me for a short amount of time. Like pretty much anywhere on the map this can happen, and you'll see it. It's pretty intense. Another possibility to help you out in World vs. World is to help out the Quaggan and to befriend the Quaggan humanoid race. Well, I don't know if they're actually considered humanoids or not, but they're well, whatever. Anyway, whatever the Quaggan are is basically like an NPC race that you can befriend, and if you are friendly with them, then what they will actually do is help fight with you in World vs. World. They will defend your garrisons. They will attack enemy fortifications and stuff like that. And it's pretty helpful, I have to admit. It's like having an extra force on your side in World vs. World. Here's a clip of my warrior with my rifle. I was watching a video made by Swifty, one of my favorite YouTubers, and he was saying, because he didn't really know what was going on in World vs. World, like what can he do standing up on a wall defending if he only has a sword? Well, that's exactly it, Swifty. If you don't have a long-range weapon like a rifle like I do, or a bow to shoot arrows down at your enemies, then yeah, you're pretty much going to be twiddling your thumbs waiting for them to come up the wall. But yeah, with this rifle, which is my personal favorite for the warrior, you can blast your enemies. We're starting to push the enemy back, and when the enemy starts to retreat, it's a good idea to really push them out. And so we all jump down out of the garrison and try to run them down. However, there are a lot of area of effect spells, and as you can see, that's what those red rings are on the ground. Those are enemy attacks, some kind of AoE. It could be arrows from rangers, it could be spells from elementalists. Whatever it is, if you see a red ring, you probably want to get the hell away from it. Now I'm being a little bit too brave and overreaching my boundaries. You can see that as I was trying to swim and perhaps engage it with the enemy some more, they were actually starting to pop up or clip in which is one of the big problems with World vs. World right now. Now you can see there's a lot of people over there, actually, than I originally saw. But we want to maintain our presence here. We don't want to give them the idea that they could just come running back in here. So I stay behind and make sure that they don't come this way. However, it looks like one of my teammates is down. He's in trouble, and I can see the enemies down in the water. Instead of me jumping in with him, I just pull out my gun and start attacking this invader. Another one of the really good benefits of carrying a rifle with you as a warrior. I reach down and revive my friend. You can see there's the enemy arrows raining down on us as I was trying to revive him. And this invader is a little too brave, so I decided to throw some bullets in him. Here in this last clip, this is a tower offense with my group Team Legacy and various other guild members and pugs and stuff like that. It can take a while to break down the gate of a tower. Depending on how much siege equipment you have, you can see we've got a ram set up that is hitting the door. It can also be more difficult if there are other enemies around defending the gate. But once it goes down like that, everybody rushes in, and pretty much just like capturing anything else, there is a lord, there is a master, and there he is. There's the tower lord up there in his little room with a few other NPCs. And again, we've got a pretty sizable force, so we can go ahead and directly engage the tower lord and kind of pick off the other NPCs as well. And there's quite a few people. There's also several real player defenders here that are trying to prevent us from capturing this tower. People that were inside the tower as we broke in. The tower lord is down, and there's a red, now a green ring. We just need to hold this, make sure that nobody comes inside. Somebody's inside though. I'm just shooting my rifle at random because I can't even see anything. There's so many crazy spell effects. There's somebody there. I think this is a thief, because as I tried to stomp him, he disappeared and then reappeared. That's usually a thief ability. But there it is. Everybody's been cleared out, and now we have control of the tower. However, the work is not done. I mean, this is really just the beginning. Once you've taken out the tower lord or garrison lord or whatever structure lord, what you want to do definitely is look around for any remaining enemy players. You want to clear out the place and make sure that nobody is hiding inside, especially mesmers. As we just saw earlier from the supply camp raid, if there's a single mesmer remaining in whatever building structure, he can bring an entire army with him to the other side of the wall in an instant. So we want to check and make sure that they're all dead. Outside, we also don't want to show any mercy, so we are pushing them as far away as we can, away from the tower. It's getting a little dangerous. You can see there an engineer drops a bunch of mines, and that's what all those red rings were. That's how you identify that it's an enemy's. It's from the red rings. We outnumber them pretty good, so we're able to chase them out of the area with little to no difficulty. And that's pretty much it. Once everybody is cleared out, then you want to set up some defensive siege equipment like arrow carts, catapults, and things like that to attack your enemies as they try to attack the tower. And then you're pretty much good. I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is my Char warrior. I'm having a blast with him. I think I'm going to be playing him for a very, very long time. One of my mains, probably in Guild Wars 2. We got new videos coming up every single week from a different profession, so I hope that you guys keep an eye open here. This is Digital Pulse GTR. See you next time.